I was a drug addict. I drank, I did alcohol. Really, I didn't have anything to live for.
I cringe sometimes when people will say, I'm schizophrenic, or, you know, I'm bipolar. You're a person first. You're a person with a mental illness.
I've learned how to live more independently. I've also learned more about giving back to the community because of how much they've helped me out.
I was looking even at subsidized housing, but the lists were either closed or so long that I would die before I worked my way up the list.
After a stint with the VA for substance abuse treatment, having nowhere else to go, VOA was there for me.
Together we've come up with what we believe is a system of helping people to help themselves, really uplifting people to just treat each other as we should, you know, caring about your neighbor, loving your neighbor.
We serve homeless veterans, people with serious and persistent mental illness, and we serve frail elders throughout Florida. We reflect the unmet needs in communities, and hopefully we're there to pick up and uplift people that otherwise wouldn't be served.
We want them to have what you and I enjoy and make sure that they can live the American dream as well.
Florida leads the country in terms of the number of vets. I believe we're the second largest population of veterans. 10% of those who have served in either Operation Enduring Freedom or Operation Iraqi Freedom call Florida home. We also have a large population of aging veterans in Florida.
They have a real good program here because they focus on the veterans. It's a tight-knit community. A lot of the vets would be lost without places like these.
Through that program, I was able to learn how to live again. You know, it helped me get clothes and food, to assume responsibilities. You know, to pay bills and to be accountable. All I can say to any veteran that's out there, if you want a change in life, this is the stairway to a new way to live. All you gotta do is give it a try.
We constantly try to bring new resources to the table with new partnerships, but also improving the partnerships that we have.
The work we're going to be doing with the Home Depot Foundation in this vehicle are veterans that are in their homes, and we're going to be doing work to their homes. It's a working partnership with the VA. It's going to be like a rolling hardware store. We're going to evaluate the homes and determine what the scope of the project is going to be, whether it be a leak or they need a new wheelchair ramp or the doors aren't wide enough for the wheelchair or something like that. We're going to do whatever we can to repair and modify the veterans' homes so that it makes them more comfortable to the point where they can stay in their homes rather than have to go somewhere else to live. We're really looking forward to the opportunity to showing the community what we're all capable of if we work together.
We also in the state of Florida have a great need for low-income housing for senior citizens. This is the perfect state to retire, it has the perfect weather, so we have a huge amount of need in that arena, and it's very rewarding for us to be able to see our seniors get that affordable and decent housing and help them to become as independent as possible.
Well, around 2007 my life changed quite a bit. My business closed, my wife passed away, my income took a drastic dip. I saw a notice on the board about Pine Grove Properties, Volunteers of America. A lot of pleasant people live there. I'm a little younger than a lot of them, but that's kind of something enjoyment in itself too, you know. So. We just had a dance recently, and New Year's Eve dance, and I was pretty busy, yeah. was a lot of fun.
I had several health problems come up at the same time, and I found myself unable to work. And even though I was already on Social Security, I couldn't meet the rent where I was living in Fort Lauderdale, and I couldn't find anything affordable. I actually took my money that I would use for an apartment and bought a Greyhound bus pass. For most of 6 years, I lived on a Greyhound bus. The best thing I could say about Pine Grove is that I hope I die there. Yes, I don't want to go to a nursing home. And that's the big thing about Pine Grove, the independent living. And that's because where the staff comes in again, I know that I can be there until the end.
I am director of the Manatee Lifelong Learning Center, helping people basically to recover because I've walked it, I've walked through it, and I'm able to help people that are also struggling and seeking recovery. At a typical meeting, you might hear me say something like, how many people here want to get well from mental illness? And they all raise their hand. It's a gift, it's a calling. I feel like I'm the center of where I should be as far as helping people recover from severe and persistent mental illnesses.
I feel more independent because I'm able to be on my own, do the things that I need to do as I need to do them. It has made me realize that I can do it just like any person without a disability can. It may take me a longer bit of time through the process of working at it, but I'm not giving up on it.
The population that we serve has changed, and therefore we have changed our ways and our strategies in our service delivery to make sure we don't neglect anyone and everybody is served the right way. We would like Volunteers of America to be a beacon of hope for everybody.
I was a drug addict. I drank, I did alcohol. Really, I didn't have anything to live for. My children were taken from me years and years ago when they were small. I was in denial. I cut all my family off. Volunteers of America was really good with me. I started out in a one-bedroom apartment. They are willing to help me open my own cleaning business and move forward. I try to give back what I can. They have been a blessing to me, and I can say that with a smile. Yesterday I had nothing to live for. Today I have everything to live for. I even have grandchildren of my own.
So we started out very, very small little office. We began to grow. Now are in 18 cities, and we serve about 5,000.
We have staff members from different countries, and they all represent 5 different languages. We just added someone who knows sign language as well.
We cannot do this alone. We need the community to be involved, and we understand that they're important, that we need them, and they need us as well.
You always hear about people talking about giving back. You know, anyone that, and almost everyone is in a position to give back. And I think VOA of Florida is a tremendous vehicle for doing that, because we do so much and we do it from a spiritual point of view. And really that's what we're here to do. We are here to be our brother's keeper.
Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, Jesus, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, and I am worn through the storm, through the night. Lead me on, Jesus, to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on. How's that?